46 young men and women have commenced their training to become police officers within the Royal Grenada Police Force. The 48th batch of recruits will undergo 3 weeks of what is dubbed high-breed training, a strategy the RGPF has been using for the past year. Commandant of the Police Training School, ACP Tafawa Pear, said the new version of training adopted by the RGPF has proven to be effective thus far, as the recruits were handpicked.
What we've known historically is 6 months intense training. All right. Of course, you realize now that we are attracting persons who are quite more certificated than we used to have. Now we have persons with first degree and persons who have been to national college and have a number of CXCs. So the quality of persons is what we are focusing on. If we're able to select the right quality, then that hybrid version would work far easy than with what the normal intake would be. So I think the selection is important. The quality of persons we intake is important. If we get that right, then the hybrid will work perfectly.
After the 3-week training, the 15 female and 31 males will be deployed in different police districts for on-the-job experience and later be fully initiated into the force.
That includes in-person training, that includes on-the-job training, which is coaching and mentoring, and then they return for in-person training, which would culminate with the graduation. So this version is 3 weeks. Of course, we're trying to catch Christmas, the youth season, where they would now go out and begin their on-the-job training. Of course, which would include supervision, and also the school going out and do what we call outreach training. So we'll continue to train them once a week, at least once a fortnight, to follow the training schedule. And then they return June, July, thereabout, to culminate the training.
Course 48 is the second batch of new recruits to start training within the last 2 months, as the Royal Grenada Police Force is vigorously seeking to replenish its human resources, said Assistant Commissioner of Police Jessamine Prince.
The police force has an establishment of 1,013 persons. And whenever that number decreases, we have the option to recruit. The longer we stay, then we find ourselves having to catch up. And so I think what has happened in the last year or two is that we did not catch up in time. So hence the reason for us having to do the back-to-back at this stage. For now, the numbers we just kind of are plateauing at our 10-13. We're still below the 10-13, but we believe that can remain like this probably for the next 6 months or so. But we'll wait to see what happens between now and the next 6 months.
ACP Prince said more recruits may be expected in the new year if more officers retire from the force after their 20 years of service. Rena Thomas, GBN News.